Alright guys, welcome back to another loadout building video, and today I have planned a pretty unique one here. This is something that I don't think we have seen much of, and this is the sort of videos I want to make a lot more of, because we can create some very unique loadouts that don't have to be forced to one color, and this actually stemmed from what I was considering changing to when I left my gold loadout. Now before we go into it, we have a pretty insane giveaway to mention today, because it has been provided by Quacks, so thank you very much to Quacks, part of the community in the Discord server. They provided a minimal wear AK-47 Empress for us to give away today, which is insane. This is a super nice AK. I always say this is a top 5 AK in my opinion, so getting this in the giveaway is super nice. Thank you to Quacks for providing it. All you have to do to enter is make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video. Good luck to those entering. We'll pick it on stream and announce in Discord in about a week's time. And let's get into what I think is a very good loadout here. Giveaways like this are possible thanks to today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport is the best place to buy and sell your Counter-Strike skins with a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for both buyers and sellers. It's also considerably cheaper compared to buying on the Steam market. Take this AK-47 Vulcan, for example, which is 23% cheaper on Skinport.
Damn good deal.
Whether you're looking to cash out your CS2 inventory or you're looking for new skins, Skinport will have everything you need. With no buying fees, a great Trustpilot rating, and over 1 million skins available at any time, why wouldn't you buy your CS skins on Skinport? Make sure you check the links below, and thanks to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Now, right off the bat, you can see the sort of colour mix that we're going for. It is going to be blue and gold. What you're seeing here is Lieutenant Commander Specialist Gloves in field tested for $175. Now, I haven't accounted for these to be low flow, which these are 0.21 float, which is like sort of a reasonable one where you might pay some overpay, but they're still gonna look super clean. And then the knife is a Huntsman lower minimal wear for $230, which means the combo cost at the time of planning, which was the 12th of June, is $405. So overall, for a $400 combo, I really like this. I think the Huntsman knife has a nice draw animation. It just looks sick. And then the yellowy gold of that plays into the sort of yellow accents we get on the gloves, but also allows us to go for blue skins and more neutral skins with that sort of like greyish tan colour too. Now, let's look through the bonus skins. Kicking it off, we're going to have a Starlight Protector for the MP9. This is going to be in minimal wear, and it's about $5.50 pretty much. But I do like this because you get a nice bit of white, and then you still get the gold and the blues, which kind of pairs in with the gloves. It just sort of stands out with the gloves as well. Then for the Mac 10, I'm going to go for a field-tested souvenir gold brick. I think for the $10 mark, this is actually a pretty sick skin to get. And again, this is one where we're kind of relying on those like yellowy accents or on the gloves to pair in with it. You don't see too much of them, but the thing in here is gold and blue kind of works together anyway. The P250 has a kind of perfect skin for this because it is going to be the wing shot. It's got pretty much the exact same colours as the gloves, which is super nice, and this is $2.45 in minimal wear. Now, I did consider going for a Avalanche, but I got lured in again by the fuel injector and field tester, which I think, again, looks pretty sick with these gloves. I think the silver actually works really well with this sort of like colour of blue, and then obviously the orange yellow with the yellowy gold works super well. It would be nice to go get a commemoration for the FAMAS, but we are just going to keep it nice and sort of cheap and fine. This is a neural net, which is about $1.50 in factory new. And then for the Gale, I am going to lean into the blue. I'm going to go for a Stone Cold. I think just for $2.50 for minimal wear, this is definitely the best option. And you can already see we are just going blue and yellowy gold where possible, and then neutral skins if there's not a good fit. And I like this so far. I like it so much that rather than suggesting the monkey business and field tester, which I was going to do, I am going to go with the Trim Verrat, or however the hell this is meant to be pronounced, because this is the same sort of price, $2.50 in minimal wear, and the colours actually work super well with the gloves. Also, I don't think I have ever seen anyone use this 5.7 in-game, and it's actually pretty sick for the price. Then we'll lean into the Kilowatt collection for the Joe Brettas. I'm just going to go for the hideouts here. The main thing for this was they've got a bit of yellowy orange, they got that blue on them. They're super cheap and they'll fit in. Now, much like the 5.7, I wanted to get a bit of a different skin that looks really good that we don't showcase much. Now, this is a Phantom. This is only 55 cents in minimal wear, but I think colour palette wise, it forfeits the blue that we're going for. I think that works quite nicely. And it's one that you actually get like sort of scope on the design and all over the skin, which is pretty nice. We have Old Faithful returning for the AUG is going to be the Stinfillion. This is about $2.50 in minimal wear. Obviously, it's got the gold. The gold doesn't pair perfect with the yellow, but I still think for the price range of $2.50, this is without a doubt the best AUG skin we can get here. Now, I've got to say, the Kilowatt Collection has some really nice cheap gems in it now. The Irizumi for $12, not $12, 12 cents in minimal wear, I think is a really good pick here. I actually quite like the design on it. Obviously, it's not a big flashy skin. It doesn't stand out crazy much, but I do like the artwork on it for the price you're paying. I've realised that the next two skins are also from the Kilowatt Collection. I am going to have the Just Smile. This is now down to $1.13 in minimal wear. You guys know I love this skin. This has blue and yellow on it, which is kind of perfect for the gloves here. And then the Scout is going to be the Disaster. This is 13 cents, also from the Kilowatt case. I just think overall this looks really good. I thought this sort of bluish grey would work well with the gloves, and overall I do think it looks pretty good for the price we're paying. Now, that's all the bonus skins out of the way. Before we dive into the main 7 or 8 weapon skins, I want to say a big thank you to the YouTube members that are supporting the channel. That is AJ, Tom, Twin Daddy, Itachi, and Scream in Silence. All the support is greatly appreciated. Being a YouTube member is a way to directly support me and the content I'm making. Also, you guys get some perks like priorities for inventory reviews, priority to replies for comments, and some access to extra channels in the Discord. So, big thank you to the YouTube members, and let's look at the main skins now. The Glock, I'm going to go for a Remezzi's Reach here. This is $7.60. I've actually went back to using my Remezzi's Reach the past couple of days, and it's so good in-game to use. I think this is a great skin choice. Then over on the USP, I think we've got a pretty solid option with the yellow and the blue in the Jawbreaker. This is about $9.20 at the time of planning, but I would say it's probably going to expect to drop maybe to like the $6, $7 mark moving forward, which would be really nice. For the P2000, I just go super cheap and cheerful. It's not a perfect pairing. It is the Oceanic though. For minimal wear and 7 cents, if you do want to use a P2000 or at least try it out before you spend too much money on one in the future, then this is going to be the best shout. Now, my Desert Eagle of choice is going to be the Midnight Storm, which I know got updated recently, so it's got a bit more of sort of like a darker color to it, and it's about $27 in fact junior. I would still say this would be my pick. I think it is the outside. The Cobalt Disruption is really good, right? But I think the Midnight Storm is my favorite blue deagle. If you wanted to spend a bit less on the deagle and get something that maybe pairs with the gloves a bit more, then you can maybe look at getting a Sputnik, which has this, it's got the really nice deagle model, that's for sure, and it gets a bit more of like sort of white and like off yellowy colors in them, which kind of pair with the colors that we have on the gloves. And this would be $2.20 in factory new, so you're going to save like $25. We have an absolute no-brainer when it comes to the AK-47. It is going to be an inheritance. Now, I've gone for a field tester one, which is about $55. You could save money and go for Battle Scarred, and honestly, I think that's a good shout. It looks really good, but I wanted to go middle ground here, field test it. This price, much like everything else from the Kilowatt Collection, I actually realised we've used a good few from the Kilowatt Collection here, which is a good sign that Valve are giving us good skins with the new cases, but this will continue to drop in price in the upcoming months. But if you want to get this loadout now and you plan on using it for the next 2 years, then paying $55 is whatever, it'll be worth it. Now, we do have a video recently about how you can save money on skins, and that's by not going for factory new all the time, but for the likes of the M4A1S Nightmare, I actually think either going for really low float minimal wear or just paying the price for factory new is worth it because it looks so bright and clean, and you actually see the scuffs a bit more on the Nightmare. This is just under the $40 mark for factory new, but I think when you see the M4A4, I think the 3 main rifles here are such good picks. Because the M4A4 having the Emperor is basically like a perfect option here. Now, this is another one. This was actually in the Saving Money video where I mentioned you could go field test it, and it goes down to like $15. You get a bit of wear in the magazine, and you save money. I've gone for minimal wear here just because I think overall budget-wise it ends up looking pretty good. Still, it's $33, and you get that clean magazine. Now, the last skin here is the only one that I'm really uncertain of when I planned it. Now, I've gone for the Duality for the sort of gold colours. And the thing here is, I don't think there's many great blue ops that would match these gloves at a decent price. So I have just gone for the Duality. Obviously, if you guys have a specific op that you prefer, and maybe you don't mind it clashing with the gloves, you can go for that. But I wanted to pick something that's not crazy high priced, that would fit in, and then obviously you guys can make changes if you want to, which means the total cost of this loadout is $611.90. Now, overall, and I say I am going to do more of these. I've already got another one planned, actually, that will be coming at the end of the month. I'm going to do more of these because I really like this idea of stepping away from just like one color block loadouts and trying to go into either 2 colors initially or maybe even 3 colors that work together. Now, for me, that goldy yellow with the blues does work really well together. I really like this combo. And across the board, I think we've got high quality skins across every single weapon here pretty much. And I know it's $600 is a lot of money for some, but in the grand scheme of a counterstrike loadout for a knife and glove combo and every single weapon skin, $600 is actually fairly light in the grand scheme. So overall, I do think this is a very, very good value for money loadout. Just a reminder that we are running that insane giveaway this month, thanks to Quacks. It is the AK-47 Empress in minimal wear. All you have to do is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from this video, or tell me a 2-color loadout you want to see built, and I'll be sure to get around to it if it's possible for a good price. Outside of that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you want to see more videos like this, because I really enjoy doing them when they're a bit more unique. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.